yesterday, Hettie, our Jacob sheep, was showing lots of signs that she's about to lamb, so I'm off to the barn early to just give her a quick check. Ah! It is so cold this morning. It is -7 Celsius. Very cold. I'm wearing all of the things. But yeah, let's go milk the cow and see if Hettie has made any progress. Nope, nothing yet. So no sign of anything from Hettie just yet. She has started calling to her baby, sort of vocalizing. So that's a sign that it's probably happening today, but you never know. So I gotta get hay, milk a cow, do the rest of my chores, and then I'll come back and check Hets. I was a bit worried about these guys in these cold temperatures, but they are cozy as toast. We are keeping our hay here in what used to be the old woodshed, and that's because we have had too many bales of hay ruined by goats, and so we can only get hay in big round bales. So it takes us about a week to 10 days to go through one round bale in winter, and that's with supplemental grain feeding for those that need it, but it's really wasteful if it just gets trodden on. They're not hugely expensive, but it all adds up. I gave Hettie a lick bucket so that she could enjoy that, which she is. Ah! Well, you're not in the middle of giving birth. How did you get out? I kid you not, every single time this bloody sheep is supposed to give birth, she escapes. So it's about 3:30 or so on Thursday, apparently. I was just on the phone to my mother. It turns out I don't know what day of the week it was, and I thought it was Tuesday. But Kevin has just milked the cow, said that Hettie was a bit restless, so thought I'd just pop out and see what's going on. Look at that light. So beautiful. There is always one. Always one. Do you want me to come and help you? Well, look who. Yup-a-doodle. Huh? Yup-a-doodle. Coming. One's out, another on its way. Oh my God.
We just had baby lamb. And there's another one, looks like another one coming. We must have been away from the barn for what, 20 minutes?
It happens every time.
Every time, but we're going to see number 2.
We should just expect it now.
Does she need help?
No, I think it's okay. Kevin, is that lamb okay?
She's pushing it out.
Is it head first? Do we need it head first or back first?
I know.
Yeah, it's fine, it's moving.
Mom, we should just expect her to
you want to do it live or not? No.
Yeah.
Stop licking.
And you can do it with light on it.
Yeah, if you put the light on.
I knew she was gonna have twins. In here, though, like that's in here.
And pass to Mum.
Yes, it's an old horse, like 100 years old. Good idea.
The cow is very interested in the lamb, so she's gonna go ahead and go out until they can settle.
Come on.
She's so interested.
Yeah, you need to
Can you
go
pick up
outside.
the stool?
Got it.
I think maybe the sound of babies sounds similar. You know, she only just had babies a few months ago.
Or
So you gonna film it?
got it. Yeah.
Okay, so here's our little lamb. Let's see what gender it is.
I'm saying
So
girl.
watch where it is so it's filming.
Yeah, I'm saying girl.
Boy.
Boy, of course.
And then I've got my
Tomato ketchup.
tomato ketchup iodine. If you can see there, for its little umbilical cord to make sure it doesn't get any infections.
I'm thinking this one's a girl then, because she usually has boy and girl.
Right, here's a little muffin.
Alright.
And let's see what this one is.
I'm hoping girl.
You think girl, I think boy. Boy.
Boy. Oh, 2 boys.
2 boys. Everybody wants to see.
Okay, so the little one.
Let's put some nice straw down for them. So, whenever an animal is born, you always want to check for a couple of things. One, you want to be sure that they eat. Within an hour or so of being born, they should be eating. I'm being knocked by a cow who's been let back in. They should be eating, and they should be able to relatively reliably find the teat. Also, you want to be sure Mom has eaten, drunk, weed.
Actually throw this.
How are the lammies doing?
They're doing good.
They came up and cuddled her.
Oh my god, go! One of them.
It doesn't need, like, you know, a hugely watchful eye. We're pretty relatively experienced with our sheep. We've had all of our sheep that were lambing, particularly this year, for a number of years. So, you know, you just kind of know that they're feeling well, they're hungry, thirsty, all of that. And then we want to be sure that their bedding is nice and clean, because birth is messy. So I want to be sure that they're not sitting in a puddle. So bed it down with lots of straw. And then we will just let them be. There's a cow behind me who thinks she's being fed. Oh, hello. So because we're still milking 3 times a day, Kevin will come back in a bit later during his milking and just double check that everybody is okay, settled, check to be sure everybody's feeding, and they should have a good night. Everybody's doing really well today. Lots of full bellies. Everybody's bright and social and pretty much exactly what we would expect. You're in a funny light. We're sitting on the floor of the barn.
Yeah.
Pretty much what we would expect this time. Hettie does seem to be using only one side of her udder, which she's always had a bit of a weird other side. We're not too worried. We'll just keep an eye on it, really. But with both the lambs peeing and pooing, looking nice and bright, we're not worried.
Hi.
So even though Hettie only really has one teat that they seem to be using right now, that's okay. We're keeping an eye on whether or not she's too engorged on the other side. And we milk her out just a little bit, just to help release some pressure. And then we also just check to be sure that both are nice and healthy and getting lots of milk, which they seem to be. And enjoy some cute lamb antics for the next few months.
Absolutely.
Until they become, you know,
Adolescent.
yeah, like all babies.
She's like, I'm done. Take me away.